deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Let me stop. Thank you, baby. Hey now, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop. Thank you, baby. Is to be loved by you. Close my eyes at night and wonder where would I be without you in my life. Everything was just a bore. All the things I did seems I've done them before. But you brighten up all of my days with a love that's sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. Let me stop and thank you, baby. Hey now, how sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I know that's right. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Say it again, say it again. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Say it again, say it again. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
If you're enjoying this interruption and find the sound of my voice captivating, you may be experiencing extreme boredom. Try new, fast-acting Subaru Impreza in hatch or sedan, formulated with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Cure boredom fast with new Impreza.
Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
Ruga Online.
Welcome to another smashing episode of PK and Me. Ukama Umakawa Katide. And today's topic is very, very touchy, very, very edgy. A lot of people are speaking about it, and we're not getting real answers, so we'll find our own answers. So today's topic is African spirituality and ancestors. Amadlozi, Abaphansi, Abantu Bamanzi, however you want to refer to them. And today's guest is none other than the soil goddess. How are you, sis?
Ngiyaphila njani?
No, right. Ngiyakubona ufake i-full regalia yakho.
Yes.
Na yabona nami ngizamile ukuthi no ngibe sebandleni. But yeah, so today's topic, like I said, you look on social media, you look on academic discussions, people are talking about African spirituality and ancestors. So what we're going to do is we're going to unpack indaba African spirituality and indaba zamaphansi, because me now as a Christian, I don't understand that world. I really don't understand that world. Although me now know soil goddess, we are very good friends, but we've never had a discussion about each other's religion. So after the break, we'll jump right at it. So see you after the break. Quick break.
The Africa Center for Work-Based Learning is a professional development center for professionals who aim to improve their professional standing. This means that the learning programs we run are more than just academic programs. They are work-based programs that focus on leveraging your current experience as a professional to build your overall profile. A year down the line, the Africa Center for Work-Based Learning is developing into a preferred center for professional development in Pretoria, with 8 professional development faculties including accounting, teaching, entrepreneurship, as well as IT and many more. For more information, go to acwbl.org or dial +27 12 751 7608. The Africa Center for Work-Based Learning, where work is learning.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
It's Vuga Online, your inspiration radio station.
Okay, so welcome back to PK Unshackled. Makawe Katide here, and I'm with Ugoko, Soil Goddess. Now, Siswam, are you Christian?
Definitely, yes, I am Christian.
And a Sangoma?
Yes.
How do you explain that?
Oh, well then, remember, before us, there's Umvelingangi, which is God, Unkulunkulu, who created all of us and everything on earth. So, before God, there's God, there's our ancestors. So we do not praise our ancestors. We will not worship them, but we acknowledge them. And then there's God, who is above all. So before we see anything, so it goes hand in hand. Yeah.
Okay. But abazalwane bazothi cha ayisebenzi kanjalo uJesu wathi masifuna ukukhuluma nobaba sikhulume naye directly and then there's no need ukuthi sikhulume nabaphansi naba-inkulu. Now, which is a problem because a lot of young people are talking African spirituality, and people who speak African spirituality bakhuluma indaba yobungoma. You understand? Now, according to African spirituality nobungoma into eyi-one na?
Definitely not. Definitely not. African spirituality, it's African culture to me. It's every religion, a corner, whether you're Hindu, as long as you're in Africa. That's according to me. And I hlangan in Ubungoma. Ubungoma, it's our culture. We understand. It's not Ubungoma, it's not a religion, it's a culture.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I get it. So Ubungoma, if Ubungoma is more of a culture, then would you say there are fake sangomas out there?
Yes, there are. 100% there are fake sangomas out there.
How do you tell? But how do you tell?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know until they scam you. But bona bakhona.
Okay. So now this is, yeah.
Until they rob you of your money. Yeah. Kuningi nje they do. Bakhona kodwa ama fake sangomas, they are there.
But what do they do? Besides taking your money, what do they do? Okay, let me ask you this question. When we were growing up, right, izangoma besizaba, we were very scared of izangoma because coming from a Christian family, we were told they practice witchcraft. You understand? Mawufuna ukuloya umuntu, uyesangomeni or enyangeni. Now, why? Let me see how to put this. Why do we say mawufuna ukuloya umuntu uyesangomeni? Why do we say that as a community? Or is that part of what?
I love that question. No, most definitely not. As a spirit, as the person that I am, those are two different things. And then again, ebungomeni, there's other different things. Kunenyanga, kunegedla, kunomthandazi, kunenzonza. So there's a person who practices medicine, who knows medicine, but they are not a fully fleshed healer. But wazumuti. Meaning the person that I am, maseng alangtakata, using the wrong muti, sengibulala abantu sengenza zonke lezo zinto wrong, then izo ziyakushiya, liyaphuma kuwe. Because now you were meant to heal the nation, not ukubulala isizwe. Hence we are called traditional healers. So once uqala uwenza okubi, wrong, using your muti in the wrong way to ukuzwisa omunye umuntu ubuhlungu, then in that way so umthakathi, those are the people that we call abathakathi. Usala ugqokile your gear, but awusenalo ithongo, usuyathakatha manje.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Yeah, no, I heard that. Let me ask you this question. When uyabasaba abathakathi or amandla akho are strong?
Ngiyamsaba umthakathi. But because ngiyakhuleka, uNkulunkulu engimkhulekayo akahlulwa yilutho futhi namathonga amakhona. So konke nginikela kubo, odlalela phezulu kwami ngivele nje nginikele kubo, they will take care.
Okay. Now, let's go on a quick break, right? After the break, I will ask you about the relationship between Christianity and Sangoma, because they're totally different from what you are saying. So, see you after the break.
Ghetto Slick, Von Mill, another ghetto classic, baby. Y'all gonna smell this one. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Sitting here with carrots in your ears, mink on your back, your bank account stacked. Oh, you deserve everything you got, 'cause you held me down when things got hot on the block. Looking back, I remember the days when shit got thick. You were the first to say, baby, keep your head up, it'll be okay. You're better off without the kind of fit ass nigga anyway. So tonight, cash up in the dash and I'm feeling right. Yeah. Got heat up in the seat just in case of beef. For anyone who wanna come test me, you're my baby. Gotta know. Don't be afraid. See this cat plotting and I'll escalate. Plotting on my riches, yeah, he will get slayed. Mess around with me and my lady. Me and my bitch. You're a dream, you're my ghetto queen. If I ain't got nobody else, I know I got you on my team. So why not get the cake, cop the rock, meet your pops, then move your whole family off the block. Still niggas talking this and that. I don't know how to teach you, don't know how to act. You're a good girl, you deserve better than that. When in fact, a cancellation got your name attached. So tonight, cash up in the dash and I'm feeling right. Yeah. Got heat up in the seat just in case of beef. For anyone who wanna come test me, you might be. Gotta know. See this cat plotting and I'll escalate. Plotting on my riches, yeah, he will get slayed. Mess around with me and my lady, me and my bitch. So tonight, do what you like. Whatever's wrong, I'll make it right. It's so got your back, count on that, girl. Whatever you need, I'll be down for you. Whatever you need, yeah. On my team, you're my everything. You don't get low, girl. I got you know I got the queen. So tonight, it's all on you. So won't you let your boy know what you're trying to do? So tonight, and I'm feeling right. You got to know, just in case of me. Anyone who wanna come
How do you know the life of personal coach you're about to work with is who they say they are? How do you know if they can do the job? At the Africa Board for Coaching, Consulting and Coaching Psychology, we can tell you. So, before you share your secrets and spend your money, check with us first. Visit www.abccccp.com or call us on 012-751-7608. The ABCCP, the professional body for coaches.
Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
It's Vuga Online, your inspiration radio station.
Welcome back to PK Unshackled, Igamo Makawa Katide, and I'm spending my day with our lovely guest who calls herself the Soil Goddess. Now, there's a story behind the Soil Goddess. We shall discuss it one day. But Gogo, so in terms of your friendships, right? Mina, Christians always say, you must not associate with anyone who's not Christian because they'll influence you badly. All this nonsense. Anyway, so my friendship with you, I'm a born-again Christian, and when you're a born-again Christian and a Sangoma, they would question it. Uti Makawe, you're a PK, you're a pastor's kid. What are you doing with friends, Zezango? You understand? Now, in terms of your relationships with people around you, how has your calling influenced the relationship? Has it been good or bad?
Well, in most cases, it has been very bad. Some of my friends from childhood I've lost because they do not believe in Amadlozi. But some, I have two, I think, who are still with me since childhood till today, who are actually born-again Christians, including you. But they were able to adjust to say, no, now Ulan Tabati is this person. By the way, Ikamala Mustando, but I was then Ustando. And then I shifted from Ustando to becoming Ulan Tabati, the soul goddess. So they had to adjust, and they were very accommodating and understanding. Now she's now a new person, and she's gone through this journey. But my relationship, including it turns against you, even it goes to family. Some of the family members were not keen on going with me through the journey, on supporting me. They're like, hey, this thing I exist, it does not exist. But I was born in a family which was practicing culture. So growing up in that kind of family, I knew though I was not born from Ezangomeni, but culture was practiced, all those shebangs. So converting, I did not convert actually. I just grew up and added the spirits and embraced them.
Okay. Now, just a quick one. Before we go on a quick break. Is there ever a time la uqabana khona namadlozi? Amadlozi akutshela 1, 2, 3, bese uthi 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then who normally wins? Definitely
siyaxabana namadlozi because angithi bahlala kimi abangiphathanga bahlala kimi. So there are certain things abangazithandi, like me calling myself the soul goddess. They did not like that at first, but then I talked to them, uyakhuluma nabo uyaphahla, and I won. I'm calling myself the soul goddess today. I won that battle. Ezinye izinto It's like we engage with each other. But then, guys, this is what I want.
Yeah, it's like marriage. You are growing together.
Yes.
Fantastic. So yeah, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll chat some more with Soil Goddess as we unpack this world that most of us as PKs. By the way, if you don't know what a PK is a pastor's kid. So we PKs, we don't necessarily know that well. So after the break, we'll continue chatting as we unpack, African spirituality and the ancestors. Cheers. See you in a break.
The home of inspiration every day.
Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful.
From news,
countries across the globe have been hit by the COVID-19 virus.
Views.
There's a global trend to see an increase in GBV incidences, specifically domestic violence.
Sports.
What do you say? It's a really good ball. It's Shabalala.
And music to inspire you every day. This is Vuga Online, your inspiration radio station.
You're listening to Vuga Online. Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
Oh, hello. Welcome back. Makawa Katide, and thank you for joining us. We must always thank people for joining us. On PK Unshackled, on Vuka Online Radio. Now, Soil Goddess.
Yes.
Usonta kuliphi isonto?
Ngisonta eZion Cash.
Eyo.
Yebo.
Eyo. Now, Eyon. So, when you felt the calling upon you, who was the first person you spoke to?
Begu Mamkulwa.
Okay.
The first person I spoke to, but that didn't go so well because she doesn't believe in these things.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then the second person was my husband, who supported me fully till today. He even threatened, if you don't take on this thing, I'm leaving you, because I cannot deal with all your sicknesses and all. I cannot see you go through this thing you're going through. Can you just answer your calling, then we'll be cool.
But what sort of things were you going through?
Well, it's a lot, hey? I was a very sick person. I couldn't go to work. Like, I got annoyed. I did not want to go to work. I was very sick. Even broke my leg. I started fencing lesbian women, in which I'm not lesbian. I'm a straight woman. I started doing funny things. I didn't care what was happening in Mhlabeni. I went to many hospitals. I was financially unstable. Everything was just falling apart.
But how did you know that it was a calling?
Actually, I've always known this ever since I was a kid. I was in high school when this thing started. Apparently, in high school, I would go into trances. But because at that time, bengisahlala nomamkhulu, ngisemasontweni no uzoba right, amadimoni as they call it. So I went through different churches. I've been to churches like ZCC. They told me because ZCC, I would go she would tell me that no, she's she's gifted, she's supposed to be a pastor, but because she's still young, we need to groom her. I've been to all sorts of churches, but still I didn't get help until I was fully grown and married in my own home. That's when I was like, can I go consult? Then when I went to consult, I was told about 4 times. I went to church, I went to Sangoma, I went to a prophet. They all told me the same thing. You knew about the calling while you were still young. And then manje, abasatnige the chance. Do their job.
Okay, and was it a scary transition? Was it scary? You know, moving from, I know that, you know, me and you know each other socially, you know, and we always had a good time, you know, and then all of a sudden your life has changed, you know, your life it has to follow a path, you know. I know your life still, but there's a path that you need to follow. How did you make sense of all of that?
It actually didn't make sense, but mafuna ukuphila and want to understand. Uyazinikela, you uzitshele ngenhliziyo yakho ngomoya. Unfortunately, my dad had passed on at that time, but he had always told me, Guti, should you experience any problem in your life, go see your great-grandmother, who was still alive at that time, fortunately, which she made me understand what I'm going through and changing my life from the party person that I was then and becoming soul goddess was very hard. But I can say today, Guti, Ustando hasn't gone anyway. There's me and them in me.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, in the Bay calling, it's very serious, you know, especially for even us PKs. You know, when your dad is a pastor or your mom's a pastor, you know, people automatically expect you to be one, you know. And I've said to people, but listen, guys, you know, we are all anointed, you understand? But the calling element, I know, guys, you know, I don't know, man. You know, the assumption you know, it's like you expecting your daughter is will pass on. You know, that to me does not make sense. And it brings us back to the discussion here, African spirituality, right? You know, most of the things we do them because of our teaching, or do we do it because we want to? Because it's something that, I mean, luckily you embraced your calling and here you are practicing. But some of us are not called. There is no calling to embrace. You understand? Maybe if I am called to do this. You understand? To speak to people and find out about their lives, connect us to our African roots. I mean, I don't believe in this you know, happy clappy colonial nonsense that I know, man. They can keep their God. I always say they can keep their God because that is cautious. You understand? For example, how is it that when Ugogo know more about your culture than me, who's a born again Christian, you know? And when Mankuluma indaba ye spirituality, but siyaqalile ngento zakhe niyambona maybe uzoba isangoma. No. You know, it's a material if isangoma or a prophet or you know, a Satanist for that. But the fact Yoguchi, you know, it's high time as Africans we identify with our own form of spirituality. Whether you're a Christian, I think you said it at the beginning, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Hindu, whether you are you worship fruits. As Africans, we must have our own identity of spirituality that is not influenced by Amanga, Esajola one. So yeah, quick break, and we'll be back with Usol Gores and wrap up the show.
Hi there, this is Samohanguna. Catch me every day just after 3 p.m. for Vuka Sports Hour, where we speak everything sports only on vukaonlineradio.co.za. See you there. Please see you there.
Broadcasting worldwide online 24/7.
It's Vuga Online, your inspiration radio station.
Welcome back to another amazing show of PK and Unshackled. Makawa Katida here, and I'm chilling with the Swell Goddess. Now, Swell Goddess, Kong Jail is well. What is a calling?
Mina, I don't refer to it as a calling. I refer to it as a gift. Isipho sabadala. Yes, isipho sabadala, meaning mangithi abadala, I mean the ancestors and God. Because if uNkulunkulu agangiphanga lamandla enginawo to do the healing and everything that I do, because the ancestors cannot give, but the ancestors are guiding me. So agusio I calling isipho, just like a prophet.
Okay, so you see, I'm learning a lot, because my understanding was that it is an ancestral calling. You understand? Now, Mauti Isipho, it brings in a new dimension, it brings in a new understanding of the journey that you're going through. Now, Isipho lesi, can you refuse it? Can you say angisifuni?
You can, but it comes with consequences. Okay. Because it's not a choice. You are chosen to do it. Uzala uyembethe lento, uzalwa unayo. So refusing it, you can by saying mhlambe angithanda ukuthi ngisebenze ubungoma, ngithanda ukuthi can I pray? If God allows me, can you let me pray for people, heal people in prayer? Can I heal people? Can I sing for people? People who sing, they are spiritualists. They heal in a certain way. People who preach, they heal in a certain way. So we all got our different gifts. It's just that we are not using them the same. And then
okay, so what you're saying is, I can receive the gift and then say, I don't want to be a sangoma, or I want to be a gospel singer. Yes. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in the greater scheme of things, spirituality then becomes everywhere. You understand? If a form of gift from God or your ancestors or whoever becomes part of you, and you become part of a community with that gift, then African spirituality becomes a collective thing. Now,
true.
Mina into engihluphayo yilesis yokuthi iwe izangoma should not even speak of Jesus Christ, because whatever they are doing is demonic. Now, speaking yeah?
Who is Jesus Christ?
You tell me. You're the one with the gift. Tell us.
According to me, Jesus Christ, isn't he the Son of God? Where is he? Uhlala kuphi?
You're the one with the gift.
No.
Tell us.
An ancestor, a living spirit. Yet we say we do not worship ancestors. Yet we are worshiping or Abraham or Jesus, or you name them, all those names in the Bible. Where do they live? They're nowhere in the world. Yet they are living spirits that we ask from them for guidance. So mina, I will not pray Jesus. I do not even call Jesus when I pray. I say Nkulunkulu Baba, God.
Okay.
I go through my ancestors, Abagam Tombot. I call on my ancestors to call on God. I cannot call on Jesus Christ. I do not know who is Jesus Christ. And I'm not going to ask Jesus. I bet he doesn't even know me. So I'm not going to call upon an ancestor that I'm not even blood related to. I do not know them.
Ooh. My fellow Christians, I know right about now you are very angry. Comment on our social media platforms. We'd like to hear your thoughts on this. But, African spirituality is so vast. I mean, I can't stand hearing it piggies. Honestly, I can't stand here and say, you are wrong. You understand? It's how you connect with your God ultimately. For example, in Ebazalwanin, a pastor would say, you will not receive a blessing from God because every blessing must come through me. But that's not what the Bible says. You understand? That's not what the Bible says. The Bible says pray straight to God, and ask Him for whatever you desire. But that's not what the church is doing now. The Umfundisi has become the focal point, and that's why it's easy for these guys to be fake prophets. Now, we've got fake prophets. And I know earlier on we spoke about fake sangomas. Who's right, who's wrong?
Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. I believe ukuthi sonke singayenza. Do what you believe in. Mina, this is what I believe in, and that's what you believe in. If it's God that you believe in, if it's Jesus that you believe in, let's respect each other. Let's respect each other's culture. Let's respect each other's beliefs. Let's respect what the next person is doing, because that's what they believe in. That's their space. That's how they feel safe. I believe in that. But all in all, I get kumunto wrong, I get kumunto right.
Yeah,
I do what I think is right for us as individuals.
Because and I know I sound like I'm against Christianity. I'm not. I'm just trying to clean up. I'm just trying to correct the wrongs that for a very long time the church has done to young people, to women, to the wider community. Christianity has a high level of intolerance. So abazalwane, according to the yibo kuphela abaya ezulwini labo, and as if Islam doesn't have its own heaven, as if Hinduism doesn't have its own heaven, and to me that's worrying. You understand? Because even now Jesus Christ love, you understand? And that's the essence we are missing as an African collective. Yoguti we've become highly intolerant of each other's religious practices. The fact yokuthi I am 41, but I know nothing about ubungoma. I know nothing about your religious practice because I've been taught ukuthi no, you guys are evil, you guys nyaloya. And by the way, I know for a fact ukuthi a lot of Christians, the so-called Christians, they come to Izango.
They do, but I have nginama patients who are pastors. So yeah, they do come to us. Yeah.
Okay, so let's recap. You said you have pastors that come to you.
Yes, as my patient.
Okay, I won't ask you their names because I will come to your house for a glass of wine and then we shall talk about who they are. but on a serious note, you know, I have seen your transition, right? I have seen your transition, and you know, I have to say this: you have become a better person. Not that you were a bad person, not that you were. No, you're not. But you generally have become a better person. I've seen you grow. I've seen you blossom, and you know. If that's your path, if that where you are, the space that you're in makes you a better person, you understand? I am happy. That's what I consider African spirituality. I cannot judge. You know, I might believe a different belief system than you.
True.
But what's important is that you're still my friend. You know, you're still my friend. You know, our kids will still hang together without the fear yokuthi uzoba lawyer, because that's a misconception. You know, ningaphuzi namanzi lapha baya lawyer labantu. I mean, really. Really. Okay, so let's let's jump on a quick ad break, and then after the quick ad break, we'll wrap up, and then we'll get final thoughts from Coco Soul Goddess, and I'll say my final thoughts, and then we'll be out of here. See you in a bit.
No one decides to go into debt. It creeps up on you, slowly. Debt follows debt, follows debt. Unless you do something about it. Face your debt problems before they cripple you. It's time to do something.
How do you know that the consultant you're working with is who they say they are? How do you know if they can do the job? At the Africa Board for Coaching, Consulting and Coaching Psychology, we can tell you. So, before opening your company up to a stranger and spending your money, check with us first. Visit www.abccp.com. The ABCCP, the professional body for consultants.
Strap yourself in because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go. Vuka Online.
Right, welcome back to PK Unshackled. You're chilling with Makawa Katide and the Soil Goddess. And we're talking about African spirituality and ancestors. You know, we've spoken a lot about your journey, and I've spoken a bit about my journey. And I think we agree ukuthi noma singathini muthi nje siphilisane.
Kanjani?
Yeah, muthi siphilisane, wena wenza okwenzayo nami ngenza okwenzayo, ukuze siphilisane. Uyazi into engimangazayo wena Soul Goddess, how is it easy ukuthi umuntu emsebenzini ne angithi awuvunyelanga ukubhema eofisini, how would umuntu akhone ukuhlala e-ofisini nomlungu umlungu abhema, right, for years and years and years, anga complain, but they would not sit in a room nesango? Something is wrong with that picture.
Yeah, it is very wrong because of impact. But my belief, I love the smell of impact. Impact iyafana smell cigarettes. Iyafana smell say because it's just smoke. And I feel ukuthi impact kamnandi compared to cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the smell, I love it.
No, so I cook a lot, by the way. And the other day, being this sage. So I said to this other person, we are in Lentole, but he ngati pepper, but fucking pepper clean ngati. But you know what? Thank you so much for your time, Soul Goddess. So what's in the future? What's the future? What does the future hold for the Soul Goddess?
Oh, there's a lot, hey? There's a lot. Soul Goddess is doing a lot. She is healing the nation, healing the people. She's got, if you want to follow Soul Goddess, there's a group called the Underground Get Through with Soul Goddess, Lantabati. You can follow me there. You can WhatsApp me. Soul Goddess is now doing online consultations. She's doing herbal beauty. Still busy underground, but soon to be launched. Yeah, that's
okay.
What Soul Goddess is busy with.
Okay. No, we wish you all the best. We wish you we wish you peace in your journey. There'll be a lot of noise coming your way about commenting, whatnot. But at my age and with my life, how it's turned out, I've learned to go. Just shut up, man. It's my life. You understand? It's my life, and I will live it however I want. So, from PK Unshackled, we wish you all the best. And don't forget, I'm coming over soon with my wife and the kids for a glass of wine or two, and we'll talk some more. But please tell your husband he must pry something nice. Okay, so thanks for joining us. That was a smashing episode of PK Unshackled. Join us next week as we unpack more truths. I'm your host for the show, Makao Katide. Adios and thank you.
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours. What the sun and the flowers. Where there used to be rain. My yesterday was blue, dear. Today I'm a part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear. Since you said you were mine. Lord, difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, that thrilling kiss, it's heaven when you find romance on your menu. What a difference a day made, and the difference is you.
It's time for Vuga Online News.
Vuga Online.
It is time for Vuga Online News.
Vuga Online.
Welcome to Vuga Online Radio News at this hour. Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula has announced that the government will extend the deadline for driver license renewals in South Africa. The validity of licenses that expired between the 26th of March and 31st of August 2021 will now be extended to 31 March 2022, the minister said. This applies to learner's permits, driving licenses, temporary driving licenses, and professional driver's permits. In a media briefing on Friday, Mbalula said that drivers across the country have faced a number of challenges in applying for their license renewals due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of the 7 suspects arrested in the murder of Gauteng health official Babita Dukaran have reportedly confessed to the crime. Dukaran was gunned down outside her Winchester Hills home in Johannesburg on Monday. She was a key witness in the investigation into dodgy personal protective equipment contracts. A legal battle is unfolding at the Pretoria High Court between Deputy Defence and Military Veterans Minister Kebbi Mphatso and Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula. This follows Mphatso's defamation lawsuit in which he is demanding a 1.2 million rand for an alleged attack on him by Mbalula on social media in October last year. Mphatso, who is also former president of the disbanded Mkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association, filed his particulars of claim at the same court in November, citing that the statements Mbalula made on his Twitter page were false and damaging to his reputation. The papers claimed these statements were intended to depict Mphatso as a dangerous and corrupt hypocrite. Mphatso also asked the court